The instant I caught the thud of heavy boots on our tile, I realized our peaceful evening had turned into something far more hostile than a petty HOA squabble. We'd barely been in the house a week when the first violation slid under our door, bold letters screaming, Regulation 8.4, unauthorized plant display for a lone lavender sprig in a chipped terracotta pot. I brushed it off. Guess they're allergic to purple, I joked to my wife, Claire. Ex-Army Ranger, now Green Beret sniper. Our son Noah didn't even blink from his game screen. As long as Wi-Fi and snacks were steady, his world stayed perfect. 2 days later, a second notice appeared, stapled to our gate with a blurry night photo of that same lavender. Claire pinned it to the fridge like a combat memo. "They're watching," she muttered. I still thought it ridiculous until Linda, the compliance officer in a khaki polo and mirrored shades, showed up unannounced. Clipboard raised, she barked, "Final compliance inspection." Claire answered coolly, "Call me when the board sends someone taller than your clipboard." Linda's eyes narrowed as she retreated. That night, Claire drilled our first defense exercise. Noah strapped on a bike helmet, wielding a garden rake. "This is insane," he grumbled. She handed him a foam noodle. "Sweep the perimeter. Roll clear." His protest died when she low-crawled under the hedge like a field demo. "This isn't a war zone," he muttered. "Neither was Fallujah," she replied, eyes steady. 3 more warnings, a steep fine, and a bright red sticker slapped on our door turned our backyard into a live fire range. Then came silence. The dog quit barking, streetlights flickered, lamps dimmed. I heard it again, 3 sets of boots, deliberate, cutting across our lawn. No knock, no ask, just lined up at the door like referees starting a match. I crouched with Claire behind the curtain, Noah recording on his phone, watching 3 men in vests with unmarked badges fan across our porch. "You are in violation of HOA Rule 8.4.4, the leader boomed. "Final eviction begins." Claire stepped forward, arms loose, eyes locked. "Big phrase for someone in knockoff Oakleys," she said. The first man blinked, the second checked the doorframe, the third scanned my flowers. "Watch his hands," Claire whispered. The sprinklers erupted, not with water, but a burst of fine white chalk, blinding them. Claire moved like smoke, disarming the nearest man and zip-tying him in one motion. 2 more steps, 2 more zip ties. The last man dropped his radio, choking on chalk dust. "Mom!" Noah gasped. We hadn't just fended off an HOA team, we'd been tested. Claire studied their gear like war loot. At 2 a.m., those boots returned. By then, we'd uncovered their game. Shell companies funding security patrols. Drones mapping yards, Black Ops-style eviction readiness. Claire hacked the HOA portal, exposing Sentinel Ridge Defense, an entity that didn't exist. On our dining table, board minutes stacked like evidence, each motion signed by President Linda Crossman granting new enforcement authority with no oversight. By dawn, we'd built counter-surveillance, motion sensors on the porch, cameras hidden in garden gnomes, hardened Wi-Fi mesh. Noah mounted his toy drone's cam inside the bird bath. "This actually works," he grinned. That night, a boombox blared Karen's pre-recorded safety exercise, while 4 men in black gear stalked driveways. "Show of force," Claire muttered through binoculars. I posted raw footage online. Chalk clouds, HOA tactical unit patches. Views skyrocketed, outrage followed, trolls spread counter-rumors. Claire mapped it all on the garage whiteboard. Unauthorized plant probe, tactical siege, info war, forced compliance. Our yard became a mini fortress. Sandbags in flower beds, tamper-proof locks, a cabinet of gear. We dubbed it Operation Lavender Shield. On the 4th night, 6 unmarked SUVs formed up. Floodlights blazing, a deep speaker boom, "Submit or evict." Claire strapped her vest. I armed the hose rig. Noah, gamer-turned-lookout, clutched his oversized foam noodle. They advanced at 2:37 a.m., slow and narrowing. Claire triggered the mesh chalk as I hit the sprinklers. Phase 2 was here. By dawn, the SUVs vanished, but the threat lingered. New glossy mailers proclaimed "Emergency Protocol Complete, Thank You," signed by Crossman. Neighbors avoided our eyes. Claire converted the barn loft into a command center, 6 screens, encrypted comms, maps of every driveway. Noah pinned sprinkler arcs, choke points, rally spots. Skeptical kid turned tactical scout. We drafted Operation Homefront. Identify allies, expose cover-ups, stream any raid live. Our feed exploded after we posted a Black Ops drone hovering above our yard. Comments raged from, "This is nuts," to "I'm moving next door." Then the final notice hit. Eviction at 600. Property seized. A text alert hit every phone. Crossman's voice looped. "Your defiance endangers us all." At 1 a.m., Claire assembled us. "This ends tomorrow," she said, checking rifles. 0. They'll have to get through us. True to form, flashbangs hit at dose 600. Boots stormed the walk. Claire triggered the chalk barrage. I dropped the net trap. 2 operatives went down. Noah's drone dive-bombed their van, ripping off the GPS antenna. Neighbors poured out filming. "Stop! You have no warrant!" I shouted, waving the eviction notice as proof of the hoax. Claire stepped forward, rifle slung, voice calm. "This neighborhood belongs to its residents." By sunrise, the tactical team retreated, chalk-streaked and rattled. Crossman's digital channels erupted. Leaked audits showed HOA funds siphoned into her accounts. Prosecutors launched an inquiry. News crews swarmed. And at 2 a.m., when those boots finally returned, they learned that threatening a Green Beret sniper's family wasn't just a mistake, it was their last.